Hey guys, it's Needles here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to add/edit costume slots in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. If today's video helps you out, be sure to like and subscribe, and don't forget to leave a comment down below on what videos I should do next. So with that being said, guys, let's get right into this video. So first things first, we're going to want to go to our desktop, but more specifically, we're going to want to go to Game Banana, which I'll leave the link for that in the description below. And we're going to want to pick out a mod. I've already picked out 2 mods I want to demonstrate this with today, and we're going to go with Ninten as the first one, and it comes with 7 costumes. But I think a lot of people have this issue where they only want one of the skins from a costume pack, like they just want the singular Ninten skin. So we're going to show you how to extract that from the file of 7. So let's download that really quick right here. And the other mod I want to integrate with this is Mini Luigi, and I'll give you guys a bit of a preview. It looks like this. We're going to download that really quickly. And sweet, we have the mods that we want. Now we're going to want to... Now that we have both mods downloaded, we're going to want to go to our SD card. So that's what we're going to do. Let's go to our Switch. And now we're going to want to go to Ultimate. And if you guys haven't set up mods for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate on your Nintendo Switch, you're going to want to refer to the annotation up top, which will show you how to mod Smash Ultimate in the first place. And then when you get more advanced, you can come back and watch this video if you have confusion on the slots. So we're going to go to Ultimate, Mods, and here we go. So the only mod I have in here right now is Colonel Sanders over Cloud, but we're going to add a couple more. So let's start with the Ninten mod. So we actually just want default Ninten, but if we refer to the Game Banana website here, they usually give you a pretty detailed description. So these, what is all these COO, CO1? That's essentially just all 8 colors. COO is default, and then 01 isn't the default. This is the first costume. So then that goes up to 7, and that's all 8 of them. So we want default Ninten, but the problem is with Mini Luigi, if we look at the file contents, it's a COO costume, meaning it's a default costume, which we definitely want to change this away from default, and we still want like the same skin, just on a different slot. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to do that right now. So once we go to our SD card, let's start by dragging in the Ninten mod. So here's the Ninten mod. We're going to drag it in. This is a bigger mod, so it's going to take a second because there's 7 costumes. Okay, now that we have the Ninten mod inside of our folder, we're going to want to go in here. They come with the README. I usually delete those, but you definitely want to read it before using the mod. I'm pretty experienced with modding, so I don't need to read it as much. But if we go into Ninten, we see that there's Effect, Fighter, and UI. There's usually these 3 folders. Most of the time, it's usually just Fighter and not usually Effect and UI, but with more detailed mods, it has all 3. So we're going to want to start out with the most important one, Fighter. And it'll go into NES, go into the model, and there's 2 things here. So yeah, there's the yo-yo head because it changes it for a specific costume, and then there's the body. So this, what we're gonna want to do first is, this is the default skin that we want, and these are all the other alternate Ninten costumes, but we just want the default ones. So we're gonna delete the rest of these. Here we go. And if you recall, we want to have the little Mini Luigi on default costume. So we're going to shift the slot to the first alternate costume. So the way we do that is pretty simple. We just rename this. So if we click on it, click rename, make it CO1. And then there's a little bit more to do here though. So we're going to want to go in here. Actually, no, this is all set. So you just have to rename the folder CO1 and you're good. But now we're going to have to go back. Yo-yo head, I think we can just make this CO1 as well. As such. And then we're going to want to go, this one's very important, is UI. The UI one is in all of the mods as well. And it says message. That's because it changes the name of the fighter in the game to Ninten. If you don't want it to change to Ninten, you just delete this, which I will because I only want it to say NES. And then replace. This is the UI. So this right here, all these files mean is when you click on the character, it'll show up in their portrait at the bottom, and like all the other screens, like the little stock icons. That's what all these Chara folders mean. So we only want the default NES. So we're going to delete all of these other files right here. And we're going to rename this to 01. And we're going to want to do that for all the char folders. I'll skip ahead and do it, but you have to go into all of these, delete it, and then rename it to the specified one. So I'll just skip ahead when I'm done with that. All right, guys, now that we've updated every single char folder with NES 01 that we changed it to, we're going to want to go to Effect, Fighter, and this specific effect in this mod affects all of NES in general. I'm just going to remove the effect folder because I just don't want the extra effects. I just want Nintendo, the model, so I'm all set. And there we go. We shifted the slots. And now, if we go back, we can now add in our Luigi mod, our little mini Luigi. So let's open that up right here. And then we're going to just want to drag that in there. And there we go. Now what we're going to want to do is go to this PC, and you want to eject your Switch and then unplug it. Be sure you eject first before, because your files will get corrupted, and especially in Smash Ultimate, you're going to have to reinstall all of those mod files again. And that one Nintendo mod, just shifting all those values and being sure it's in the right slot, that already took a bit of time. Imagine doing that for like 80 plus characters. It's just a pain in the butt. You want to skip it, get out of the way. Just be sure you eject every single time. So now that we've done that, we're going to want to launch through our custom firmware. So I'll be right back. For the record, guys, just want to make it clear, I did forget to mention something with this specific Nintendo mod. Double check how the folders go, because when you go into like a typical mod folder, it should have Fighter and UI immediately. Some of them have two subset folders. So like this Nintendo Super Smash Bros. Mod, it has a folder inside of it called Nintendo with the Fighter and UI. So what we want to do is get this, cut it out. And this is the folder we want in our mods folder. So just double check before you guys install your mods that immediately goes to the Fighter and UI when you open up like this. Alrighty, guys, now that we're in the main menu of the Switch, we're just going to launch Super Smash Bros. Ultimate really quick. By the way, guys, if you do have custom firmware installed, the more mods you have, the longer it'll take to load up. So if you guys keep seeing that Nintendo Switch screen at the bottom before you launch the game and it's taking so long, that is why. It's just loading up all the mods, and that can take time, especially with bigger files. Alright, guys, let's double check and see if our mod's loaded up. To do this, you can actually go to the eShop menu, which is now completely replaced by this modded menu, and then you just go to Mod Manager, and from here, it's going to show you what mods are on. So we have the Colonel Sanders one on, we have the Mini Luigi one on, and we have the Nintendo one on. So you guys can actually turn off and on your mods as you like by just clicking it. You will have to reboot it afterwards as soon as you want to make changes. So if you want to use different skins, you can do that. So it has all our mods loaded, so that's good. Let's go to training mode and let's see if our skins work. So we're just going to pick a stage, and now we're going to see if Ness has been replaced by our costumes. And if we go on the top right already, we can notice Ness is looking a little different there. That's good. And if we use the random here, you can see that we have Nintendo's icon as well. So just to double check everything's running smoothly, we're just going to run it in game. And as you guys see, Nintendo's loaded up perfectly, and I am Mini Luigi. So that is how you guys add/edit costumes in Smash Bros. Ultimate. If you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure you like and subscribe. And if you guys have any more modding questions, especially with Smash Ultimate, feel free to shoot them in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.